Who is Vladimir Putin? Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin. Early life and education. Putin was born on October 7, 1952 in Leningrad, Soviet Union, now St. Petersburg, Russia. Putin's mother was a factory worker and his father was a conscript in the Soviet Navy, serving in the submarine fleet in the early 1930s. During the early stage of Nazi German invasion of Soviet Union, his father served in the destruction battalion of the NKVD. At age 12, he began to practice Sambo and Judo. Putin studied German at St. Petersburg High School 281 and spoke German as a second language. Putin studied law at the Leningrad State University named after Andrei Zdanov, now St. Petersburg State University, in 1970 and graduated in 1975. In 1997, he received his PhD in economics, candidate of economic sciences, at the St. Petersburg Mining University for a thesis on the strategic planning of the mineral economy.
KGB and political career. In 1975, Putin joined the KGB and trained at the 401st KGB school in Okita, Leningrad. After training, he worked in the 2nd Chief Directorate, Counterintelligence. Later he was transferred to the 1st Chief Directorate, where he monitored foreigners and consular officials in Leningrad. On May 1990, Putin was appointed as an advisor on international affairs to the mayor of Leningrad Anatoly Sobchak. In a 2017 interview with Oliver Stone, Putin said that he resigned from the KGB in 1991. On March 26, 1997, President Boris Yeltsin appointed Putin deputy chief of the presidential staff, a post which he retained until May 1998, and chief of the main control directorate of the Presidential Property Management Department, until June 1998. On August 9, 1999, Putin was appointed one of 3 first deputy prime ministers, and later on that day, was appointed acting prime minister of the government of the Russian Federation by President Yeltsin. While his opponents had been preparing for an election in June 2000, Yeltsin's resignation resulted in the presidential elections being held on March 26, 2000. Putin won in the first round with 53% of the vote. On March 14, 2004, Putin was elected to the presidency for a second term, receiving 71% of the vote. In December 2007, United Russia, the governing party that supports the policies of Putin, won 64.24% of the popular vote in their run for State Duma according to election preliminary results. Putin was barred from a 3rd consecutive term by the constitution. First Deputy Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev was elected his successor. In a power-switching operation on May 8, 2008, only a day after handing the presidency to Medvedev, Putin was appointed Prime Minister of Russia, maintaining his political dominance. On March 4, 2012, Putin won the 2012 Russian presidential election in the first round, with 63.6% of the vote, despite widespread accusations of vote rigging. Putin won the 2018 Russian presidential election with more than 76% of the vote. His 4th term began on May 7, 2018, and will last until 2024.
Personal life. On July 28, 1983, Putin married Lyudmila Shkrebneva, and they lived together in East Germany. Official figures released during the legislative election of 2007 put Putin's wealth at approximately 3.7 million rubles, $280,000 in bank accounts, a private 77.4 square meter, 833 square feet, apartment in St. Petersburg, and miscellaneous other assets. Putin has received 5 dogs from various nation leaders: Kenai, Buffy, Yuam, Bernie and Pasha. Kenai died in 2014. When Putin first became president, the family had two poodles, Tozia and Rodeo. They reportedly stayed with his ex-wife Ludmila after their divorce. When asked in 2007 whether he believes in God, he responded, "There are things I believe, which should not in my position, at least, be shared with the public at large for everybody's consumption because that would look like self-advertising or a political striptease." He also displays an interest in ice hockey and bandy, and played in a star-studded hockey game on his 63rd birthday. Putin has been practicing judo since he was 11 years old. Before switching to Sambo at the age of 14, he was awarded 8th Dan of the Black Belt in 2012, becoming the first Russian to achieve the status.
Rumors linked with Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin divorced his wife after an alleged affair with an Olympic gymnast Alina Khabibova. American intelligence has concluded that Putin was treated for advanced cancer in April. His health is apparently the subject of active discussion inside the Biden administration. 2021. President Vladimir Putin told Russians that the time would come when he would name his possible successor.